Back in March, digital content strategist Sarah Wilson, who I interviewed on our Future Thinking podcast a few weeks back, wrote an article for The Drum called "Why Are Brands Trying So Hard to Be Weird?" Wilson talks about a recent surge in brand marketing that's tapping into meme culture, internet in-jokes, and even the complex art of shitposting. Here's Wikipedia's definition of shitposting for those not familiar. It's posting aggressively, ironically, and of trollishly poor quality posts or content to an online forum or social network. Wilson mentions fast food brands who've been adept at this sort of digital weirdness for a while. I don't know whether you've ever taken a look at Denny's on social media, but whoever runs their accounts is a bit of a genius. Here's their bacon mask for combating COVID. But it feels like weirdness is really becoming a defining aesthetic for engaging with Gen Z in particular, even more so at this time in history where we're all struggling to articulate the craziness of everyday life. Something we discuss in our recent creative content report on social subversion and crisis memes. Perhaps the best current example of digital weirdness as a reflection of our times is art collective Mischief. They release regular drops of meme-friendly products, like, for example, these Jesus shoes, Nike Air Max 97s with holy water in the sole. As you can see, these sold out. The latest Mischief drop is finger on the app. Pretty self-explanatory. Whoever keeps their finger on the app the longest can win up to $25,000. Now, we're all becoming very online as a result of lockdown, and this is something I talk about in my mid-year review on Stylus. We're glued to the web more than ever and becoming more immersed in digital weirdness as a result. So it makes sense for brands to start reflecting this sensibility as a way of showing that they're in on the joke and can be trusted by discerning digital tastemakers. In a way, it's the next evolution of content marketing. You might call it meme marketing, which is being accelerated by the unstoppable rise of TikTok. According to Brand Z this week, TikTok has a brand value of $16.9 billion. But I think the next evolution of this trend might be something that we call vibe marketing. The whole idea of a vibe is that you're creating a mood through the juxtaposition of images, GIFs, audio, and other media. It's the next evolution of stories that we all know from Instagram. There's now an entire app for creating vibes effortlessly called Trash. Here's an example of a Trash vibe from fashion designer Peggy Noland. Trash is powered by an AI that analyzes video clips you upload from your photo library and then stitches them together artistically, adds music and filters, and creates a shareable, aesthetically pleasing mini-movie or vibe. I like the way Josh Constine from VC firm Signalfire describes the vibe opportunity. When asking someone how are you doing just prompts exhaustion due to emotions at everything, we need new ways to convey our feels. Like visual ASMR, vibe checks let us generate stimuli for others without the need for or the energy to concoct an explicit message. Vibe checks could be the first step towards making us comfortable with self-expression from the heart, not just the head. The impact on brand communications of digital weirdness, vibe checks, and other meme mechanics is something that we'll continue to explore in the coming months on the Pop Culture and Media Directory on Stylus. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon.